Mystery on the beat right there, killing it. Welcome to Ballers World Live, the best entertainment in basketball. This is your host, James Ship Like a Boat, and I'm here with Kiki Civilian.
What's that?
And Ivana Rojas.
Hola, hola.
And of course, DJ Mystery.
In the building.
My man.
Go Dodgers.
Okay, you should just right to
Go
Dodgers!
I mean,
Dodgers!
I think we should have it. We should have it playing right now.
We should. We will. We'll get to that later. We have a little bit of an unorthodox show this week. We're going to actually be interviewing Kiki and Ivana a little bit later in the segment. So stay tuned if you've been wondering, who is Kiki Civilian?
I've been wondering.
I've been wondering that too. Because she's been sitting here and I'm like, who is this person?
Right?
And then Ivana Rojas, I don't know where she came from, so we need to go ahead and ask.
Repping that LA.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of it. But stay tuned. Before we get started, let's go ahead and get over to Kiki Civilian with this week's.
Well, I mean, we, like he said, it's like freelance and everything. So we're just going to talk about the hot topics for today. Or this week.
Let's
Cardi B's proposal.
Oh, okay, that was last week, but
yeah.
that is, I think it's a
I mean, it's
beautiful
not really
thing.
a slam. I guess it could be a slam or not.
Yeah, it could be a slam or not.
But let's call it slam or not, because I'm going to say not.
What? Okay, hold up.
That's because he was on Love and Hip Hop, though.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, so do you know Cardi B personally?
No, I don't know Cardi B.
Okay, so
I
then
got no
why are
problem
you
with Cardi
hating
B.
on Love?
I'm not hating on love.
Seems like it.
I'm just saying, I'm saying not because I know y'all about to say slam, but I'm
No,
gonna
I
say
wasn't.
not. I'll give you a reason for not. Offset, let Cardi be in the spotlight for a little bit longer. Let her have her moment by herself. The problem in this industry, especially the music industry, is as soon as a woman attaches herself to a man, she becomes kind of his subservient a little bit.
False.
For the most part. No, she does.
False.
In this industry,
That
in the
comes
music
from a
industry,
man's
there's
brain.
that comes from the industry. There's only you can name on one hand all of the most powerful
What about Whitney
women.
Houston and Bobby Brown? Whitney owned Bobby.
Okay.
Okay, that's facts.
Whitney was Whitney first.
Okay.
Cardi B's not Whitney.
What about
Cardi B
what
is on
about
her way
Mariah
up.
Carey and anybody she
Cardi
dates?
B's on her way up.
You got a point.
Cardi B's on her way up. Allow her to get her foothold. Let
Wait.
her be a strong, powerful woman on her own. If you love each other, you guys can get engaged after her 15 minutes have passed and she's continued to hold that.
What
then
if
you
I
guys
want to
can.
know
What
if
if
DJ
She's
Missy
still on her
was
way
saying.
up.
He said
And
you
y'all
got
been
a
dating
point.
for 8 months. Let it
That's,
rock.
you don't know
He
how
said
long
you have a
they've
point, but I want to
I
know
seen
who
him
he's talking
announce
about.
Look, I slam love. It's good. You know,
Yeah.
you know,
Slam
get
love.
engaged, do your thing. But he has a point. I mean, it was a point to her point. She mentioned Whitney and Bobby. You know, Whitney was Whitney before Bobby.
But
Yeah.
I nodded. And the only reason why I say I nodded is because what they've been dating for like 2 months,
No, it was like 8 months, I think they said.
8.
But
oh,
even
okay, well,
But even then, my
More
point.
they broke up like last week over a blanket.
Right,
Like I'm
right.
confused.
Slam on his part. He's trying to lock that down.
Yo, slam on him. He's smart.
He's trying to lock that
He's like,
down.
look,
You
look,
got-
I'm
you
like the second best Migo, so I need to go ahead and
But
give
you,
me a little amiga. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
he ain't left out a bad bougie.
but you guys, you
Yeah,
guys
yeah, look, I better let that boy bad bougie. That look, I better let that bad
He
bougie.
wasn't
He wasn't left out of bad bougie.
You know what's funny about that? That they were in an interview like 2 days ago, and the Quavo and Takeoff, and they were all together, and the interviewers were talking about the music, and then she went and she was like, "What about Cardi B?" And they abruptly ended the interview and stood up and left, because now it's like everything is about Cardi B and Offset, and it's not about like Takeoff and
Yeah.
Well, at
and,
the end of the
Quavo.
day, if you're an individual person in the music industry, you kind of have a little more power than somebody in a group.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's just a fact.
And Cardi B also like shouts out Offset for helping her like being inspired, you know, being like the woman she is now, because like, it's hard to do that alone in the industry. So I don't know. She quotes. She says, "He's my man, and I know that he's my man, and I'm committing to him, and I'm ready to get married forever." So she's
Aw.
25, but she's been through it. You
She's
know.
been through it.
Yeah, she's been a stripper. She's been a dancer. She went to school. She was in a grocery store. She's done it all.
She's been doing it.
Loving hip hop.
You definitely made that way more eloquent than she would have said it, though.
Right.
She'd have been like, "He my man of the day," like, forever. Okay, all right, Cardi.
Well,
That's
just
true.
speaking of like dating and everything, our next topic is about like dating sites. What do
Ooh.
y'all think about that? Is that like a slam or not?
You mean dating apps?
Okay, dating sites, dating apps, like it's kind of the same thing.
Kind of the
I
same
mean,
thing.
to be
What
honest,
are you slamming? Okay, here's my question: are we slamming the existence of them, or because there's like
Are we slamming
farmers
our
only? You know,
experience?
where farmers gonna find their only? You know,
That's true.
or are you just slamming like the Tinders of the world?
it used to be a not for me because I was like, I'm gonna meet somebody on my own. I want it to be natural. I don't want it to be through an app where you read something.
Till you met somebody on Instagram.
No, until a lot of my friends have successful relationships that they live with their boyfriends. They're like gonna get married to them.
Actually, I agree
After
with that.
one date, I'm like, what? It blows my
Whoa.
mind.
After one
So
day.
it kind
Well-
of changes my perspective of dating and apps.
Yeah, I used to be a not for it because, like, they had the Christian mingle, then they had the black people meet, then I was like, wait, there's too many.
You
like,
had too many profiles. You couldn't keep up.
It's too,
Yeah,
right, it's too
I
many.
get it. I get
so
it.
I'm like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah. You're
No.
forgetting passwords. You're like, recovery.
But no, I worked at Michael Kors this summer, and my friend, my manager, she was like, she went hard for dating sites, and she actually found like a couple guys that she actually had serious relationships with. So I'm like,
Had? Okay, so it's over now.
I mean, but she
Had a
had-
couple
wanna
of
keep it at
serious
125.
relationships.
Had
That-
serious
that's
relationships.
a failure. That's failure.
What'd you think, Mystery? What you think about dating sites, man?
I mean, I'm not opposed to 'em. I mean, I've been with my girl since before even apps existed.
Ooh.
So
Shout out
I can't.
to
I
love.
can't even. I've never
He was
used it, so I
typewriting
don't know
notes
how
to
it
her.
is. But I mean, there's some people that I've seen that are pretty successful. I
My
mean,
question for the guys is like, for you guys, is it just like a grocery store? You're like, oh, you just like everybody to them see who's gonna do
I
bad.
think it depends
What
on
is
the
it
app.
like? You can just
If
buy
if you're
anybody?
on Tinder, I mean,
Then we know
from
what
what
it
I
is.
hear, if you're on Tinder, it's not really
Good
for
save, Mr. Reed.
long term relationships.
Yeah.
But if you're
But if
like
you're on
eHarmony, one of those other
eHarmony,
joints-
you are old. Okay, that nobody goes on eHarmony
Oh,
anymore.
I don't know. Hey,
Nobody does that anymore. It's called Raya. Okay, you guys, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
membership only. You have to get referrals and you pay monthly. You need to
Jeez.
get recommendations from
Taking
people that are
notes.
already on there, and then it takes like a couple months to get accepted.
Hey,
But
we
it's
get-
like
we getting paid for this.
I don't know, but she just did a
But-
full on
you
ad.
guys-
Look, right, go
you
ahead and
guys,
send a
it's the-
check.
it's the cream
Okay.
of the crop. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
people that really, it's like the same business people that
Business
are
people.
career
I've heard,
oriented.
So
I've heard
basically,
of it.
James Ship would be on that.
Yeah.
If he was on a
Yeah.
dating
Accepted.
site, he would
I
be
would
on it.
never.
I couldn't get on the.
But
This
I
is my
couldn't.
thing. I'm against it. I'm against the.
Me too.
Not against it. I'm
Wait.
against it for myself. I'm not against it for the world.
Do you
I'm
think
just against it for
Instagram
myself.
is a dating site now?
Absolutely. Instagram.
Oh
Might as
my
well.
All
It's like
social
a
media.
disguise. It's
Social
like
media is
Instagram
a-
is
DM is where it's at.
Real quick.
Always.
Slide.
Social media is
Slide.
what? It's society, just digital, right? So it's all a club. It's all, you know what I'm saying, BS, and it's all social
Yeah.
and it's media. So
Mhm.
everybody's on there just intermingling, and
Have you
know what
ever
I'm saying? They
slid
see
in
somebody-
somebody's DMs?
I'm not a DM slider.
That's-
No, listen. If I've slid in the
James.
DM, listen.
He likes
Listen.
it.
Okay, look.
You
I'm
slid
gonna give
in my
y'all some
DM
rules.
this
I'm gonna give
morning.
y'all. Okay, see, you see what's going on here?
You said that's
Yeah,
dope over
thank
my
you.
pumpkin.
What I think about sliding in DMs, okay? Before
Mm-hmm.
I slide in the DM, listen everybody. Before you
Mhm.
slide in the DM, you got to get like triple verification. You got to like a post, then they got to like a post. You like 2 or 3, and then they got like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Then you throw a comment like, "Ain't that right? 100." You know what I'm saying? Something way off to the left, so that when they
That's
go,
so true.
when they heart eye that, then you could come back with a, "You crazy" in the DMs. Then it's appropriate.
You know what's
But if
crazy?
you if you just jump straight to DMs, that's like
I like that.
that's
I
like grabbing
that.
an arm in the club. Like, get over here, girl. Hey, big
Right.
That's so funny.
Pink
You
dress.
guys, actually, can I tell the DMs are they're it's true. And I saw a guy once in person, and I was like, oh, my mouth dropped. I was like, you know what? What's his name? And then I got his name. I followed him on Instagram like a creep. I've never
And
done
now
my
I'm your
life.
co-host,
And then
girl.
I
Can
started-
you believe it?
And I started DMing, like commenting on his DM, just like, oh, dope, come home. And he's
Yeah.
like, who are you? And I was like, me.
Come
me.
on.
And then eventually it led to a number, and eventually we started like, it just happens.
I think the best slide in the DMs. Have y'all seen it on Instagram when it was like, "Oh my bad, my ball rolled in here."
Yeah, right.
It's like, so
right.
what's up?
I like a good lead in. I like a witty joke. If you can come in with a witty joke, I think that's
What
that's
would be your
worthwhile.
best slide in the DMs? Like what? How would you, if you did slide in the DMs? How would you slide in the DMs?
Mr. Reed's like, I wouldn't. I would say hello. My wife.
My wife is-
I would send an email.
I would be like, hi,
I would
my,
be shot before I hit send.
Oh man, let's see. Okay, you go first,
You have to
Kiki.
stand
Let me
out.
think about mine because mine's gonna be real smart.
Yeah.
Actually, I seen a DM. I actually laughed at it, so I would use it. Somebody slid in my DMs with it was like, okay, you know the emoji with the wave
Mhm.
and like the surfboard. It was like sliding and it was
Okay.
like.
So they just
Okay,
emoji
mine-
got
and
you.
actually
They got
that
you
is
the
so
emoji.
weak.
That
That
was-
is weak.
Woo!
It
If you want to get kiki, just go ahead and throw
Emoji.
some emojis in
I'll
there,
tell
okay?
you-
I recommend a swimming emoji and a slide, okay? Go
I'll
for
tell
it.
you one time a guy, I did a video. Well, we can do it. We'll talk about it after the break.
No, go ahead. Finish what you was about to say, girl. You mid.
I put a video of my mom singing, and he wrote like, "Your mom has a beautiful soul. Like, keep shining bright, baby girl." Like,
It's a
Ooh.
trap.
like not about my mom, like about my mom and me, but nothing shady or weird or creepy. And I was like, "Thank you." And then it made me interested in like getting to know who he was.
I get it.
You can't say no
That's
to the
cute.
mom.
That's cute. That's
Anyways.
cute. I appreciate that.
We can continue this a little later.
Well, the way I slide in the DMs is first, I go visit at Shop WSS or visit shopwss.com, or I go ahead and check out Duce, our sponsor. And shout out to ESPN. We're going to break. DJ Miss. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ballers World Live, the best entertainment in basketball. Best entertainment in basketball. The best entertainment in basketball. This is James Ship, Kiki Civilian, Ivana Rojas, and DJ Mr.
In the
Reed,
building.
and we're having some fun today. So Kiki and Ivana, they came up with a little fun thing since Halloween was so recent. It felt like a long. Last episode was our
my
Halloween
gosh.
episode. That
7 days of Halloween.
Listen.
you
7
guys.
days of Halloween.
This is my first Halloween here in LA.
And
So
what do you- what was
the
your-
fact that we celebrated it on Wednesday and it just got done yesterday.
And
It's
it
I'm
was
like,
crazy.
yo,
Thursday. You had a Thursday,
I'm
and then
tired.
Friday.
I'm happy Halloween is over.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, literally happy Halloween.
Yeah, like
Over. But
that was the worst joke ever.
but you, come on, man.
It was.
It's been
It
a
was
long
serious.
Halloween.
I'm the one that lets it slide.
it
but
has
you
been.
know-
No, I don't let
But
nothing slide.
listen.
I'm so tired from this Halloween. You're
Halloween's
absolutely
over,
right.
but pictures last, and there are a lot of Halloween costumes out there that a lot of players,
They were
did.
pretty legit.
They're crazy. They went hard this year.
They
I think
did.
everyone went hard. I saw so many like little babies dressed up as Offset and like Cardi B, and just different things like linguine, little pepperonis, just crazy things I've seen.
A
today.
little pepperoni.
Linguine.
Yeah.
Little pasta,
I saw
baby.
like little hot dog. There's so many. It was crazy. They went hard.
So
So,
in the
but
league,
we in the league we have the top 10 costumes.
check it out.
Dun,
So
dun,
let's go with
dun.
Number 10, Kevin
10.
Love as Sting and J.R. Smith as Conehead with his wife.
That's
Coneheads
hilarious.
was legit.
Yeah, I thought the Coneheads fit was hilarious.
That
I
is
loved
so
that movie
Mm.
growing up.
You got Sting and Hulk Hogan. Like,
They're both pretty. They're both
I
pretty
like
good.
That was 10.
Wait, this was LeBron James' Halloween party, right?
Yeah.
All of these costumes came from his
From the
Halloween party?
Yeah. There's one that's not, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay, number 9 is John Wall as Chucky,
Which is
which is hilarious.
terrifying.
Yes.
And what's crazy is he's tall.
What's
for-
crazy is
for
he's-
most humans, but then like in the NBA, he really does look like Chucky compared to everybody else.
And he was right
Look
there.
at
He's
that
at Lonzo
makeup.
Ball's house. He's looking for him. So it's crazy.
He's looking for Lonzo.
Crying.
That's actually pretty good. He put enough. He put a lot of effort into that.
He went.
Up
Next.
next, Kevin Love as Jackie Moon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shorts definitely got
Classic.
Yeah, that was killer.
Classic.
He killed that.
Wait,
Who
do we-
is
I don't
Tiana
know.
Taylor? That's Tiana Taylor.
I don't
Is it
know.
that Iman Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Is
definitely
that's Iman? Huh?
Yeah.
Wait,
In
Okay,
drag.
wait,
That's
wait,
Iman in
oh
drag.
my
I
God.
didn't even realize that.
Who
That's
are
Iman
they?
Shumpert.
That
in
right
drag.
there is crazy. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, you know what it is?
Their
It's
relationship
it's
is
Pinky. It's Pinky. It's Pinky.
It's right
Ah, it's
Pinky,
Pinky.
Pinky the Brain?
Yep. Oh my God.
You got one more.
You got
Next
one more.
Friday.
From next Friday. Oh man.
I'm
Classic.
joking, you guys. Jesus Christ.
Classic.
This,
Now we
he's
can't
like
tell
this
jokes.
lollipop. I call the lollipop.
Up next, we got Marco Bellinelli as Mario.
Okay.
Bellinelli is Mar, but I mean,
Basic.
but then even
Yeah, come
Popeye.
on.
Who is
that was
this?
boring.
Who's Popeye? Can
Who
anybody
is
name
Willy Wonka?
Willy
I mean,
Wonka's the one
right?
wins his picture.
No, that's not Willy Wonka. That's a dude from
No,
Alice
that-
in Wonderland.
him?
Oh wait, no, that's Willy Wonka.
No, that's Buddy from Alice in Wonderland,
It's Alice in Wonderland.
and it looked like Paige Stoyakovich as Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Okay, next, because this
And that's
is basic.
Popeyes.
This one.
Steph Curry as the guy from It.
Let me
I mean
tell you.
Saw. My bad.
It.
Sorry, my bad.
Saw.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Let me tell you, if I had my teammate do that to me.
No, that's scary. Why
That'd be
are you going
scary.
so fast?
LeBron.
That was the best one for me by far.
LeBron
Because
is
before
Pennywise.
I knew it was LeBron, I thought it was just a creepy like movie guy. I didn't know who it was.
Imagine that coming up behind you.
That stuff is spooky. And don't forget, He's 6'9".
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. He looks
like
short
he's a
there.
giant.
That's what I'm
And he's
saying.
and the thing is too, he's rocking his natural hairline too, so it's real scary out there. You know what I'm saying? He was rocking his shit way back
He
here.
needs to go.
Do we have James Ship up there?
Oh no, I ain't up there, man.
Come on,
Listen, I did
man.
dress up, but I
'Cause
didn't.
he
I
has
ain't
the
up
pretty
Fifth
crazy.
Element? Is that what it was from?
Yeah.
That was
Oh, come on,
hilarious.
you should have
Yeah,
put that on there.
I
man.
did.
Should
I did
have.
do that. I was Ruby
Hey,
Rod.
Post, edit. Go ahead and edit that picture.
Yeah,
in
let's
after.
post edit.
Go ahead.
Stay
We want to
tuned.
Talk about it.
Next episode.
You were loving that. Up next, Kyle Korver as Willy Wonka.
There's Willy
Yeah.
Wonka.
Willy Wonka, he killed it.
I
What-
like that.
What kills the Willy
The
Wonka is if
Oompa
you got
Loompa.
Oompa Loompas.
Yeah,
you
you
just gotta
need-
find if you could just get some little
need-
people to
yeah.
like walk around
He
with you.
has some.
Well, they might be regular
Those
sized
are
people.
Oompa Loompas,
They're
you dodo
Oompa-
That's a
bird.
good- that's a good-
Compared to him,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
they
they
might
could
be
be 'cause
regular size.
He's a good
I don't know. The one to
6'10".
the right is a little.
So like me, 5'5" person, I would definitely look like a Oompa Loompa
You
next
think-
time.
Yeah, maybe he just has some regular. Although Shorty is pretty tall too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
it's
know.
all kind of.
Or you just hire some little people. True. Listen,
Eh,
I'm just saying.
Hire me.
You
Hey,
could probably-
pay you $100. Be my
Yeah,
Oompa Loompa for the night.
100,
super
man.
highness.
Up
I
next,
bet you they charge more.
up next, we got Isaiah Thomas as Easy.
Yo, he
you know,
killed this.
He did.
I
He killed
don't
that.
think
thought it was
so.
hilarious.
Did y'all see the video of him
Him
like
dancing?
dancing to it? Yeah, he definitely killed it.
I think he killed it. I think
I don't think
it's
he has
exact.
Easy swag, but I think it looks the same.
Girl, look at
Easy
this.
swag.
He doesn't.
The only
he doesn't.
thing that's missing is him going a little bit down with the chin.
No, it's the
Nah,
lips.
He
He
just
needs to get smaller
He needs to
lips.
pick out his fro just a little bit.
Just a little bit more.
Okay.
Just a little bit. You know, like,
Bad
look at
hair
Easy's
day.
fro. It's on point. Look at
Yeah.
that joint.
Yeah, he got
That
the
hair
activator
day.
and he got that soul glow
Yeah,
in there,
Easy's
but you know what I'm
not-
saying?
It's
No,
on point.
He
Easy's
had the
not
soul
trying to
glow in
show
his.
out. Easy's trying. He's like introverted. You know, introverted. This guy is.
Boom.
You're not
I love
sold on
this
it.
one. I thought this was hilarious.
Westbrook dressed as Steve Adams,
He
probably.
dressed up as Adams. I thought that was hilarious. He got
Is
the
it
same
bad that I
tattoos
don't
and
get
everything.
it?
He dressed up as him,
Oh. Like,
like the real him in real life. He got
Oh,
like a
okay,
like
I'm
a,
like, is it bad that I
porn stash.
I think that was just like I don't know what to be. I'm just gonna be this.
no, but his other one was guy from White Man Can't Jump.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
That
was
was
really
a good
good.
one. That didn't make the top 10, but that definitely was a good one. This is
And
my
then
favorite.
Dirk,
Dirk.
yeah, this one
Dirk
killed it.
Nowinski.
As
That's
obviously
legit.
Adam's family.
That's
Lord.
hilarious.
Not, I love this one.
Do you think that he's
he
on
actually
stilts?
looks like? No, girl.
He has shoulder pad. He got something. He's not that tall.
7'2".
He's on a step. Look at this. He's on a step right now.
Oh
Goodness
man,
gracious.
y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping. You guys, this is that's it for our Halloween segment of the show. Okay.
What about our real deal segment with Kevin Spacey?
Oh,
You know what's going on with Kevin Spacey? He just got
Right.
accused
Bum,
of
bum.
She went from fun to serious real quick.
from
Because-
Halloween to something spooky.
because it's been a hot topic, you know, like abuse and abuse in the workforce and women getting, you know, abused
I mean,
by
Kevin
men
Spacey
in
wasn't-
higher power.
Kevin Spacey wasn't even that though. That
I mean,
was
Harvey-
men. That was men. Kevin Spacey was men getting.
yeah,
abused
but
and-
I'm talking from Harvey Weinstein to this.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like-
No, I mean there's a lot of allegations going out, and you know my heart goes out to the people who were affected by it, and it sucks that it happens to you know what I'm saying, like all these people. Like you're hearing stories that probably have been around Hollywood for a long time that are now like coming to the surface 30
Yeah.
and 20 and 40
I mean, it
years
happens
later
on a daily
some-
basis, but
on some like Bill Cosby. That stuff was happening 30 years ago, and it's
I will
coming to
never
the surface, so
understand
it's
that.
like-
yeah, but with Kevin Spacey, the guy that accused him, it happened 30 years ago when the boy was 14. 30 years ago, it took him 30 years to get the courage to come out. Like, imagine how crazy that is. And now House of Cards is canceled, so that's over, which is so sad for the rest of the cast.
Yeah, it's not over. They're gonna
Wait,
finish
they
the season.
said that it wasn't because
that-
of his allegations, though. That's what they said. I read that. They said it wasn't because of his allegations.
Yeah, they're gonna finish
They
season
said that
6
that was
still.
their final season, regardless of whatever happened with him and whatever he's accused of,
Really?
or it had nothing. There was no correlation.
Yeah.
So
It's such a touchy issue because it's you're talking about stuff that's been probably buried deep in the
yeah,
deepest darkest basements of Hollywood history coming to light, and it's like it all kind of happens at a certain time and it all happens for a certain reason. I could get into some real conspiracy theory
I
stuff.
would love to hear.
You know what I'm saying? Because my conspiracy theory is this is all just a distraction. I understand, but understand something. 30 years go by. There's
you
no
joking?
no allegation. Any allegation you say, even if you got a video of yourself, it's past the statute of limitations. Nothing is going to really be affected by it.
That's
really.
what legally.
So it's
I wanna
really
know,
just to
can
get
you do
people
that?
talking about it. Yeah, after so many years and years, like. It's
No,
like nothing
seriously, no,
happened.
I don't know legally.
Yeah.
Like after 30 years,
You think
are
they-
you
they-
able
they
to get
planned
There's
it?
nothing. He's nothing he can do.
I think
He
that they
was-
planned it. They're like, okay, in 30 years we'll accuse you, but right now you're chill. Like,
No,
No.
it's just when they're deciding to come out with it. Now, them coming out with it now, like, smears a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a bunch of stuff going on that we don't know about, guys. Like, I'm not going to get too into it, but,
Oh,
like, even with
I
Bill
can
Cosby and
imagine.
all that, there's other stuff going on in Hollywood and going on in
Mhm.
politics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
every
they'll
day.
it's
let
been
us-
silent for a while.
they'll let us get looking at Mr. Reed's looking at me like, oh, James going deep down the rabbit hole now. This episode, you didn't know he was going into politics.
But I think that the biggest thing is like the women having our voice and being able to say how what we feel and having higher positions in.
Well, it's
Every-
anybody,
every
that's
department.
abused. It's anybody that's abused. There's a shift happening, I think, in the world. You know what I'm saying? At
No, yeah.
large,
It's
where
a feminine shift.
well, not just a feminine shift.
Mo-
It's
male
just
to
a
feminine.
it's just a power shift where like the Lord said, the last shall be first, and that's kind of starting to happen a little bit more and more. And you're starting to see people of color and women and people who've been disenfranchised or never had any power or voice have power, have a voice.
And
you
I'm
know?
with
and
all
and
that.
this is one of those opportunities, right? Like we have a platform that
Yeah.
we created. And there's other people out there that are creating their own platform, and now that they have an opportunity to finally step up and say something and they have a place to speak their voice, a cliff to yell their voice off of, there's people listening. So I
Shout out
I
to all the
applaud,
girls
yeah.
out there that they're not alone.
Girls, men, women, anything in
Men.
between, whatever
Mhm.
you are, like standing up for yourself, that takes a lot of pride and a lot
Yeah.
of
But you have all the support in the
cojones.
world.
And by the way, the Dodgers are getting their butts handed to them right now.
Still, do we know the score?
Yeah, we're about to go to break, but before we go to break, let's shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to WSS. Go and visit at Shop WSS or visit shopwss.com. And of course, Duce, keeping us lit, keeping the conversation going. And ESPN, thank you for having us.
We're
With a
here.
very special guest today, we're going to be doing an interview on the lovely Miss Kiki Civilian. I almost say
You-
Kaka.
I know, like, wait,
Kaka.
what?
Kaka Civilian. Kiki Civilian.
Hey guys.
Model, actress,
Kiki.
Ballers World host, kind of a hooper, I guess. Former hooper, Kiki
Wait.
Civilian.
He covered up the camera on that one because he said kind of a hooper.
Major hooper.
No, always a hooper. Ball is life, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Kiki, go ahead and let everybody know a little bit about yourself. So you're
Well, let's-
originally from Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan. Yes,
Okay.
I am
Flint.
from Flint Town. He was playing at MC Bree earlier. Hey, shout out to Flint Town. But yeah, I'm from Flint, Michigan. I started off running track when I was younger. That progressively got me into basketball.
But did you ever dream of coming to LA? Like, was
Sorry?
that your dream to come to LA?
No, actually, it wasn't. I wanted to be a doctor,
Ooh.
A doctor.
What
Yeah.
kind of doctor?
anesthesiologist.
Kiki.
Oh, those are intense.
Yeah, my dad is a CEO of a hospital. He's always worked in the hospital, so I always grew up in the medical field. So I always wanted to be like a anesthesiologist, ER doctor. Then I
But
went,
now,
then I went to
you're-
college and I played basketball while trying to pursue pre med, and it was the worst thing you could possibly do. So
It
my
is.
junior
It is.
year, I had to dip out of that major because I had no social life. So I was like,
And
I'm
so
so-
you-
I'm
so
you
so
were like a
so-
loser
I'm
until
clearly
you were
here.
senior.
I'm clearly here doing this with y'all.
Right.
I had no social life.
so you
it was-
moved
So-
here to LA, and you're here to be,
Good
an
shot.
aspiring actress, aspiring
Mm-hmm.
reporter, aspiring. What has been the biggest challenge for you here in Los Angeles?
Ooh, I am such a family-oriented person. So to come out here on the other side of the United States by myself, it's kind of lonely at
Crazy.
times. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie to y'all because I've only been here like a month and a half. But I'm such a family person. I'm super close to my mom, super close to my dad
Yeah.
and my sister. So the fact that FaceTime is only what does it for
Right.
me for like a
That's
couple of
crazy.
like it's like weird to
That's
me.
tough.
But I mean, I have a lot of friends, but it's still not the same.
But that's the
as,
kind
like,
of thing that
family.
makes you grow into a woman.
Yeah,
you know what
no,
I mean?
seriously,
be able to
responsibility
just, like-
on fleek. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what grows you into a woman, Mystery.
Yeah, being away,
Right.
being places you don't know, and like without
It
your
is.
family.
You do.
Family, you know how big family is. You're a family guy.
Absolutely.
I'm a family girl. Like I would die.
Your
without my
family's
family.
here,
My
right?
family's here, and I would still die without them. I miss them all the time.
They're down the street, I die.
Really, they're everything.
So Kiki, does Kiki stand for anything, or is it literally Key?
Listen, y'all.
Tell the
so,
truth now.
Let me tell you about my name, okay?
Katrina.
So, no, it ain't that.
It's
no,
Kiki.
It's more
Kikalina.
ghetto than that, okay?
Kikalicious.
Kiki Kalicious.
So my mom's name is Artika.
Artika.
So yeah, in high school she got board and science class, and decided to name her first daughter Aketra. And that's me.
Your name is Aketra.
Yeah.
Aketra.
Aketra. So people,
Writing
listen,
that one
all
down.
my life,
I've been,
Oh,
I've
my
been
life, I had
fighting.
to fight.
to be called the right name. I've been called Akritra, Aketra, Akerta, a creature.
What it-
Like,
You're
A creature.
deaf. You are a creature for sure.
Aketra.
can we sound that out, please?
Right.
Y'all didn't even try. Y'all didn't even see this.
Spell it out for me. Is it phonetic? Is it like I don't even know how to phonetically spell
Okay,
that.
Aketra. How? Okay, I can get Aketra,
Aketra.
but Akritra,
Aketra.
Aketera. Like,
Aketera.
you didn't try.
Hey yo, Aketra.
You didn't try.
AK.
So,
Is it a
AK.
Ketera?
girl.
Yeah.
Don't
I
do
don't
that.
even know anymore.
Aketra.
Yeah, so that's why I was
Yeah.
just like, Kiki is just easier.
It
That's
is.
what I went through in
Way easier.
college, and
I appreciate you for that, Kiki.
It
It's
said
so
Kiki
cute.
in the programs in college.
yeah, that's all I went by
Oh,
because
okay.
people would say it's beautiful or it's ghetto. So I'm like, I would rather go.
I
It's a
definitely
big-
know.
So is Kiki?
I definitely
is-
know your race when I read that on. I'm like, okay,
Right.
oh, okay, all right,
When
yeah.
I'm playing
Aketra.
for a job, I'm going
Yeah.
by Kiki or
I don't know if anyone on
Nicole.
the radio could see you, but you are drop dead gorgeous. Does
Thank you.
Kiki have a boyfriend?
Ooh.
Oh no, girl, I do not.
Ooh,
have a
Kiki's
boyfriend.
available.
I am
She's
single
single.
and ready
Okay.
to mingle. Okay.
Are you ready? No, you're not kidding at all. You are. You
That
are.
was so
I'm
corny.
deaf. I
Only
know, so
gentlemen. Only
basic, right?
gentlemen.
That's
Hey,
the only line we
that-
have to work
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
Christian Mingle only.
right. Talking about dating sites earlier, Christian men only. But yeah,
Or
no,
farmers
I'm
only.
single.
And
Yeah.
has it been hard for you to find? Are you even looking for that? Nah.
No, actually, I'm not looking for that. I mean, if it comes, it comes. But no, I'm so focused on my career.
Agreed.
Modeling and acting, as hard as it is, I mean, I'm grateful enough to have been signed.
You
in
just
this.
signed, right?
I did just sign.
Congratulations,
Thank
Kiki.
you so much. Thank you. But yeah, I just got signed, and that is like my number one goal is to get my career started. That's
Get
what
it
I came.
going.
That's what I came out here for.
Don't get distracted.
So I know LA is full of distractions,
Oh, yeah.
and it's easy to get caught up in this life,
That
and
life.
so I'm like,
That way.
you know what? Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna come out here and be that girl that
Mm.
came out here to pursue a dream and then get caught up in partying and all that stuff. That's not me.
Halloween.
So exactly that week,
Seems
Halloween.
like you
okay.
got a little caught up.
So
You got a little caught
Oh.
up.
So I'm
No,
like,
Halloween's fun.
nah. You know, my dreams are way more important than
They are.
you know.
But
Temporary
love is
stuff.
important too. So like I feel that's the thing. I feel like in
That's what
this generation, everyone's so focused on their careers that like they're like, oh,
No,
But see, you gotta understand something. You're from here, right? You're from LA originally.
yeah,
So for people who are transplants, like Kiki, like myself, Mystery, where you from?
San Diego,
Oh,
baby.
you Dago. That's right. Dago, born and
Rubbing it
raised.
on my head.
But
You
for
see it?
yeah, that's right. So for us that are transplants that came out here, we didn't come out here. I didn't come out here to find love. Kiki didn't come out here
No.
like, oh, I want to find love. It's gonna be in LA.
well, we weren't
'Cause
born
it's not
here
gonna
to
be in
find
LA.
love.
I came out
either.
here
No,
to
but
find a
you're
Laker.
here. You're out here.
Yeah,
you were
but
born out here. So
this
you've been
is-
here. So people who haven't been here, weren't born here, they're looking at it like I'm out here to work. I'm out here to hustle. So a
I
lot.
feel that.
So for all those transplants out there, that get caught up in, because I have some friends, some girlfriends who get caught up in, oh my God, I gotta find a guy and it's killing me. And it's like you
No.
actually don't,
Honestly-
because you're actually not here for
For
a guy.
that.
You are spending a lot of money in rent.
Oh,
Okay,
that's-
way too much in gas. Okay, and you're doing all of that for what?
It's hard though. It's hard
To
to
find
like put
love.
that
Not
in
for
your
Tinder.
head. It's hard to put that in your head.
It is. It's
You
difficult.
know
No,
what I mean?
I'm a
Because the
firm-
society like pressures you to be like, oh, you're this age, like, and
They
I'm
do.
the biggest person who's like, I don't care. But my sisters and my family is like, oh, you're 30 or you're over 30 or something. And like,
Yeah.
that's bullshit. You
Nah,
can do
Nah,
whatever you
I'm
want.
a firm believer in letting it come to you.
Mm.
Whenever
Yeah.
you start searching for that, that's when you get caught up in like lust and like just trying.
But that
And
doesn't
that's
mean
when
you
you
can't-
get your feelings hurt.
That doesn't mean you
I'm
can't manifest something. You can manifest a guy. I feel like, because if you think about somebody that you want, it'll come.
I feel like that's when you get too desperate. That's when you start sliding in the DM.
That's when you start
I don't know.
DM sliding.
But nah, I'm a firm believer in like God will send it to you in the right time. And I just feel like I'm too focused right now, and He wants me to grind right now and hustle right now. That
Yeah.
He ain't trying to distract me with no man.
I agree.
All right, so you're modeling,
Yeah.
hosting, acting.
Well, I'm not quite. That's what I'm pursuing. So
Okay.
yeah, I
And-
am gradually getting to that.
Are you still hooping?
Nah.
No, I
Oh
actually.
yeah, your knee, right?
Nah, she can hoop. She
Don't do
just
that.
can't hoop. You know
I
what I'm saying?
did tear 2 ACLs. I did, but I am not opposed to taking any one of y'all in this room to
Me.
the court.
But they have leagues.
Whenever y'all want
They
to.
have leagues.
I could do. No, I'll do that. I'm not. To be honest, and
She's
no,
been here for a month and a
no,
half.
no hurt to Beautiful Ballers League or the Beauties League. That's not really the route I would go.
Yeah.
But
But the women's
I-
Drew is coming.
the women's
up, right?
Drew, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
You need to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
interview.
I have not worked out in a while, but I mean, I would definitely work towards that and get back in shape and condition for that. Cause I ain't gonna go out there and embarrass myself. So
You can't be embarrassed in Ballers World now. Come on now.
exactly.
I
But
have,
would go
I
out
have a
there.
question. So let's say you go out to the women's Drew League and you just kill it. You
Yeah.
smash it, and then the
Yeah.
WNBA comes calling. What you gonna do?
I would say no. That's
What?
just not. That's not where my heart is anymore.
Yeah, that is so true.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
I tore my ACL for the second time, and after that, I realized, reality. I cared too much about my health, and I didn't even think I was gonna tear it the second time. After you tear it the first time, you're like, oh, it's just a fluke. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen again. And then you tear it the second time, you're like, wow, okay, I'm like everybody else.
That
You know,
happened.
anything happens, So after that second time, and everybody, whoever is tearing an ACL up in here, y'all know that recovery is nothing easy
Yeah.
at
And
all.
to do it twice, I did
At
it
all.
twice as well, and it's no joke.
Exactly, and so I
Damn,
just
are you serious? Both of you?
yeah, it's bad, girl. It's
Not
bad.
a lot of ACLs. There's a lot of people here. Not a lot of ACLs.
But that's just not the road I want to go down anymore with that, and a lot of.
Did you stop
things
hooping
like
after
that.
you tore your second one?
Yeah,
You were just like, I'm good.
I went through the rehab process, and then I was like, I did modeling a little bit. I dabbled it a little bit in
Out in
middle
Flint?
school. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I did it in middle school, and then I was like, no, I want to go to college.
Middle
for,
school, like with PB&Js, like.
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing? in
She's like,
middle
yeah,
school?
actually.
Modeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I dabbled in middle school, and I was like, you know what? No, I want to go to college on a scholarship. That's what I want to do. Like, I want to
That's
go
lit.
and get a free
Went to
education.
Penn State. Got a free
Yeah.
education.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what? No, but now that that's over, I'm like, I want to do modeling.
What'd
again.
you get your degree in?
Communications.
Communications.
Woo-woo.
So
Ta-da! Right?
you're talking.
I'm talking for a
All
living.
right, there you have it. She's communicating.
Exactly.
So what
Ah.
has been the biggest highlight since you've been in LA?
In LA.
Ballers World.
Ballers
World!
World! Shout out to Ballers World. Yeah, no, definitely this and getting signed. I didn't think I was gonna get
That's
signed
amazing. That was awesome.
I didn't think I was gonna get
That
signed this
fast.
fast. I was in my purpose after college. I moved to Miami, and I wanted to get signed. I wanted to get signed down there
Yeah.
because it's easier for modeling down there. The
sure.
market and for
Compared to LA, for sure.
shorter girls. I'm
Oh, for
5'5"
sure.
and a half,
Yeah,
so
right.
it was real easy. So and I didn't get signed down there. I was like, maybe I'm not meant to be. a
No,
model.
LA's like a lifestyle
then-
life, so you could do anything.
Yeah, and then I came out here and got signed, and now I'm on Ballers World with y'all, kicking it with my folks.
Yeah,
Okay.
we out here. It's
And
lit.
yeah, so
Way to
it's
go,
lit.
Kiki. Congratulations, Kiki.
Thank
Congrats,
you.
So that's
baby.
Kiki Civilian, everybody. Now when you see her, if you see her in the streets,
Show some
congratulate her.
love.
Cross her
You'll
up.
know a little more.
No, she can't go left, okay? The knee is bad. The left knee bad. So is the right. She can't go left or right.
It's okay. Challenge me. Take me on the court, though. I'll meet you on the court.
Okay, Kiki will meet you on the court. But we're going to go to break real quick. And when we come back, we have Ivana Rojas in the building.
and
she in the
DJ,
hot seat.
and DJ Mystery.
DJ, that was such a good drink. Oh, my goodness. This Douce is so
Peter.
good. Oh, my God.
Peter.
Well, welcome back to Ballers World Live. We have a very special guest in the house tonight. For those of you that are bilingual, she'll be translating this later. It's not a problem. We have in the building
I'm done with him.
Ivana Rojas.
Girl, how you?
You have to add like the
Do I
Hispanic
have to do
arriba.
that? I'm sorry. I
You've
apologize.
never seen a Hispanic person?
I have. I met tons of
Jesus,
Hispanic people. I'm from
Mary
Phoenix,
Jo. Nah.
Arizona.
Are you really
I'm half
bilingual,
Hispanic just from that.
Of course I'm bilingual.
No, you know how some people be like, oh, yeah, I'm like half Hispanic.
Are you
No,
like,
my mom
hola,
speaks-
taco,
No, my mom and
burrito,
dad came straight.
como estás?
Oh my God, stop.
También.
You're embarrassing my culture.
Nah, girl, where you from, though?
Well, my parents are both from Colombia, like straight from Colombia.
Woo!
Like when in their 20s
get a brick.
came here. And then
Uh-huh.
I'm born and raised here. I was born in Santa Monica, California.
Okay.
You know, and it's weird because
Santa
every time I
Monica.
say that to somebody, they're like, "Wait, you're from here?" I'm like, "Yeah. Where are you from?"
Hey, I feel like the people from here they hide or something. I don't know where they
people
go
have
at
like
night.
I feel like an
What
aura
do you
about them.
think?
They be like, "Oh yeah, she from here," or "Oh no, you're not from here."
So you guys who are, you came here. Are you guys friends with people that are also?
They know I'm not from
You-
here.
yeah, for sure. She's fresh off the boat. But
yeah, you're
but people
fresh.
people sometimes they think I'm from here or
yeah,
I've
you
definitely.
kind of got the LA vibe.
And also I
going.
have a my accent isn't
Isn't
like anything.
Arizona has no accent.
Arizona
Are you kidding me?
like howdy y'all.
Arizona Fox Sports.
I'm from Arizona.
Like
Good
there's
to meet
nothing
you.
in Arizona.
Welcome.
Like, literally.
Well, we're not talking about me. We're
Not
talking about
right.
you,
Okay,
Ivana Rojas. I know you're
okay,
trying to
okay.
you're trying to
So-
put the shine off
Who
yourself,
is
girl.
Ivana?
Right. She got the hot seat.
The
Ivana.
truth is that it's the World
Where'd you-
Series right now for the Dodgers, and I have
They're
people
getting
that
smacked
aren't
up.
from LA.
5-0.
They don't care.
5-0 to get smacked up.
Yeah,
Don't worry
you know
about it. We
why?
got a
Because
plan.
I'm
This is
not
for you.
watching. That's why.
This is all for you right here, Ivana.
All right.
So here's my question, Ivana
Base
Rojas.
loaded. Please do tell.
Where'd you get the name Ivana? I feel like that's a Russian name or something.
It is because my dad was in love with a Russian actress when I was born.
Oh.
And
No.
they named her-
And the
How
name.
did-
Me,
How
Ivana.
did
I was
mom
like,
feel
"Dad?"
about that?
That
Hold
is savage. I love it.
He just
Wait.
loved this Russian actress
Who?
named Ivana, and so
You
he
know her
named me
name?
Ivana.
Like
Like
her real
you-
name?
Have you seen any of those
Ivana
movies?
Romanenko
No, I have
Dingo.
not. I should. I was weirded
Girl,
out.
you named after her. You haven't seen no
No, I
You gotta
movies.
watch all those movies.
Ivana Paola Rojas Dorantes Arriza Barragan is my full name.
Oh my
There
You know,
God.
you know Hispanics have the whole history.
Ooh, that got
How
my
did-
heart
It's
rate
not
raised
just like
up.
Monica Rojas. It's like, you
They
know.
raised up my
How
heart
did-
rate with that one.
Right. How did mom feel about that though? Like,
I don't know. I don't think she had to say.
Actually
She was just like
being
dead
there
on the birth table.
She was like, whatever,
I
just
was
name
like,
her. Just name it. And I don't care. Name it and get it out of
Just
me.
get
okay?
it out of me.
Get it out of me and name
But
it.
now-
Call it
So-
something.
Ivana's
and let's
been a name
start
that's like
raising
everybody. You know, like
I actually don't know
Austin
anybody named-
Powers. You know,
I don't know anybody named
Ivana.
Ivana.
Ivana Humpalot.
I found
Nope.
out.
That was literally every single day of my life. I heard Ivana
love
Humpalot, and
it.
to this day, I'm like, "Are you serious?" Now it's Ivana Trump, which is even worse.
You
So,
just gave us some ammunition. Thank you.
She just got a bad name.
You are Ivana Humpalot.
it was the
Thank your
worst.
dad
Every
for
intro.
that.
James Ship Like a Boat.
Ship
We
like
got
a boat.
Kiki Civilian
Kiki
and
like-
Ivana Humpalot.
Kiki like two keys and
We're done with that
Ivana
combo.
Humpalot.
But yeah, girl. So tell us about like you growing up and like high school. You said you went to an interesting high school, right?
Went to
With
a all girls
You know
school,
what?
right?
To be honest, I went to kindergarten and I didn't speak English very well because my parents were both super Colombian, and so
Oh.
I did kindergarten twice.
So you were
But I
like
remember
Dora out there.
I was the only Hispanic at the school other than O.J. Simpson's kids.
no
Oh.
way.
This is like in Brentwood back in the day, like 1965. Just kidding, no, like 1995. You know, but like
Wait, when did the case go on?
1995.
1990, like
No, I'm
around
just
that
kidding.
time.
Oh, wait a minute. How did that
No,
go?
It was in the 90s,
It
though.
was in the 90s.
But
Listen,
you know,
I'm gonna
I
set
grew
this
up
over
and
here.
I
You
was
say.
oblivious about like being a different color at that time. Like when I was that young, I was just like,
Yeah.
you know, I was one with the people. And then I got a little older and things started, you know, coming. Like little words started coming out. I remember my first time of being like feeling like someone was racist was we were playing and they're like. They called me a wetback, and I didn't even know
Oh.
what a wetback was, because that's a
You're like-
that's a Mexican term. I'm 100% Colombian.
My back is super dry. What are you talking about?
So I was like, "What's a wetback?" You know, and then I also
All
heard like,
proper.
"Go back to the south of the border" and things like that, and I was like, "Whoa!" So this is like a real thing. But I never let it get. Like I was just like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go with it." I
Yeah.
don't
Somebody
feel.
said that to you?
Yeah, I mean,
Kiki's gonna fight somebody for
they're
you right
little
now.
boys.
So they
Right.
said that
Who
to you?
said that to you,
Hold
bro?
up.
they're little boys.
No.
But that's just like the race card. But I mean, I had a good time. I had a good time growing up
Growing
in
up in LA.
Brentwood, California. you know.
Yeah.
And
Really?
then
Not even in high school?
in high school, I was it was like me and like 3 other Hispanic girls. I was the diversity president by default. I was like, I don't want to be diversity president.
Oh yeah, because you're the only Hispanic. You're the only
I'm one of the only Hispanic.
diverse
but
one.
it was fun, you
Wait,
know?
here's my question: I don't see a lot of native Los Angelinos that are in the industry as far as entertainment goes. Usually, if you grow up
Really?
around it,
Yeah.
I find if you grow up around it, unless like your parents were super in it or something like that,
Unless
for the most part,
you
they
own a
shy away.
studio or
Right, own a
something.
studio
Seriously.
or you know what I'm saying. Like you don't see a lot of people
Yeah.
who come up in all of it
Yeah, that's true.
who are a part of
Right.
it.
So, what
how,
even
how
made
did that
you
happen?
in that?
So, like around in 6th grade, I auditioned for a play, and I got the lead role. From like the 8th grader got supposed to get the lead role, and I didn't even speak English. I was like, what? And ever since then, I was like, damn, I really love acting. Like this is my thing. But I was in
Was
high
it like
school,
Maria in West Side Story,
He
or what
was
was
exactly-
it?
I was
I
in
hate
high
I'm sorry.
school-
No, I'm sorry. go
Was
ahead.
it the
I-
Selena story?
I
got the lead.
Selena.
I have three sisters, and my dad made me like the boy, like the
Okay.
tomboy. So I played all the sports. He made me like his little boy because he wanted one so bad. So in high school, I was embarrassed to do plays, and I started doing sports. And I played basketball and soccer, and I just love sports. And then I realized I couldn't do anything because I'm 5'2". But acting was always like there for me in the background, but it's not a tangible thing. So then I started to intern at like Fox Sports and kind of like figure out. Oh no, this is what it was. The Lakers. It was Kobe Bryant that got me into the
I knew
mix.
she was gonna say Kobe.
I
She hadn't said
literally-
Kobe all
It
episode.
had to
It was
come
gonna
out
happen.
now.
Literally,
the Kobe counter. Go
my
ahead,
love for
Kobe.
basketball and Kobe Bryant, and it wasn't because Kobe Bryant is a good-looking guy. I think that was just because of his work ethic and how he's a legend. And I've never seen him like he was the one who got me into sports broadcasting. I remember the first day of my sports broadcasting class, SMC. They're like, everybody go up into the camera and say why you're here and why you want to be a broadcaster. And I was like, my name's Ivana, and I'm a broadcaster
Kobe.
because I love Kobe
Drop the-
Bryant. And he goes,
What
I
about
walked up and said,
Kobe
"My name's
Bryant
Ivana
though? What
Rojas."
made
Kobe.
what what is different from you and all the other bandwaggers? Like, what made you really attract yourself to Kobe Bryant? I'm confused.
because I really relate to him when it comes
How?
to worth ethic and like balling out and just being like there's nobody better. Not like
Mamba
that, but you know what I
mindset.
mean, like Mamba mindset, and it's like a real thing. It's a real drug. I think that
Yeah.
you have to just kind of like be born with.
Mhm.
And when I saw him and I felt that, I was like, damn, this is me. This is it. Like, let's go.
That's it.
Anyways, I sat down in class and the teacher was like, if you want to get fired right away, say what she said. But then me and that teacher became best friends. He was like 80 years old. He's one of my best friends. He's my football, my soccer, my sports mentor. He's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. He passed away, but before he passed away, I got to be his caretaker
Oh wow.
for like a year.
Oh wow.
He had ALS, which is like, you know, when you lose your muscle memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
really
wow.
touching.
He's like my best friend to this day. He's the reason I'm doing anything like this.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so that was in a broadcasting class that you took at SMC.
Yeah, SMC. And I went there for 2 years, and then I went to University of Miami and studied broadcast journalism. And I
Wow.
did what I did and came back and worked.
And here you are.
So where do you stand with acting and hosting? Because
So-
I know you're a great host. You
Yeah.
do a lot of.
But you're a character too.
little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
She
It's not
is.
just a
Definitely
great
is.
host asking
Little-
questions, but
But with acting, I've always had acting since I did that play in 6th grade. I was like, I want to be an actress. Like my goal right now is to be an actress for the next step. Like I'm
Yeah.
doing broadcast sports, you know, like, and after that, I want to like have enough money and voice to make a difference in the world and help other girls. And you know, that's all I care about, making
Yeah.
a difference. I don't care about all this stuff right now. But with acting, I've always had it in my mind. Like I want it. And I took classes and I went to school. I minored in theater. Like I always had it in my mind. And then not till I
Oh wow.
not like a year ago that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pursue sports and acting right away. And I started taking classes 2 years ago. I'm signed theatrically as of like a month ago.
nice.
Did a short film this summer. And it's like little things, but you know,
Yeah.
they're little things. I didn't get paid for the short film. I don't get paid for half the things I do, but I know it's like it's gonna be there eventually. You know.
It's
So
those little milestones though. That's
Yeah.
what it is. That's what
Yeah.
gets it going.
anyways, that's
That's
it.
so
That's
dope.
it.
No, no, because look, Ivana, we're learning about you, and so is all of our
Yeah, yeah.
fans. Everybody is learning about you because they tune in every week. They see you guys and you see your opinion, and they need to know who you guys are. I've already done this.
Exactly.
I've already told who I am a couple times on here. So
Let
it's
us-
cool. That's dope that you're able to just.
And so
I wanna know
one of
your
my
next
ultimate
steps.
passion goals is to make a movie with me, Professor, and I. Like that movie.
With
that
the Nutty
how I saw-
Professor?
My professor,
Oh.
yeah. The Nutty
I was
Professor.
like, with the Nutty Professor?
Like, that's one of my
Yeah.
ultimate goals. Is like at the end is to make a movie about us. 'Cause
About
it was big, yeah. But the whole journey.
Like
Yeah.
in the meantime though, like what could we be like? What are you doing now?
Well, right
to progress
now-
that.
Oh, right now I'm a
Mhm.
journalist for the Raiders, the football team.
Okay.
It's a site called Fangirl Sports Network, which is by all women, created
Mhm.
toward women. It's women that like also like to get dressed up. They know all about sports, and I represent the Raiders, and it's really cool. And I also do sideline reporting for the Venice Basketball League, which is a street ball league. Venice Ball. It's inspired by A White Man Can't Jump. It's one of my favorites. I started interning there, and then I just asked
Mhm.
if I could interview, and that's how it all kind of started. Like
Mm-hmm.
before I even went to school. So it's been the process, and it's been like 10 years. But that's what I've learned. The big thing I learned is like you have to just work hard every day. Do something that you want to do every single day, and keep working toward it because things will come up, and God blesses you. God sees you. You know, like that's it.
What do you do
Mamba
to
mindset.
differentiate yourself from like everybody else that's trying to be a host, that's trying to be an actress? Like,
I
what do
mean,
you do?
I don't think I can. I don't do anything. I just who I am. It's who I am. It's like I'm from Colombian parents. I'm born in Los Angeles. You know, it's a different. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
So you just. But I also think I'm just not. I'm not scared to just be myself and like just be real. Yeah.
Okay. So growing up in LA, right? So
Yeah.
you know the same thing we talked about with me, with everything in LA. How did you grow up and not get caught up in the life so early?
I mean, so early.
Like, you know what?
My
LA?
parents,
Yeah.
my mom.
Okay.
My mom's like, no.
No, you
but
don't.
but you know, I
You ain't hanging out with
enjoyed
them
my
Kardashians.
life. I did.
Exactly. Going to the same
Right.
school and stuff.
I still get caught up, you know, like I still like to have fun. I don't think I think it's like how you were raised, honestly, like your
Mhm.
values and your manners and stuff. You
It
know?
does. It has
you
a lot
can you
to
can
do with
easily fall down the trail and like if you don't have
yeah.
Oh yeah. Now there's a lot of examples of people who've gone off the tracks
and
just
like
because they didn't have anybody.
I think the
to-
biggest thing that people don't realize is like being timeless in this society is one of kind. It's a big deal. So like you could do things really fast paced and stuff, but how far is that really gonna go
You'll
for
burn
you?
out.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn out. Like you
Yeah.
expose yourself too much, you're gonna burn out. But if you really do the hard work, I was like, I want to start as a janitor, and I did. I was filing papers, and then I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes time, and I'm still in the middle. I'm only 28 years old, but
Mad young still.
hopefully something's coming brewing. I mean, I know it is, so we'll see what's up.
Okay.
But it's
And
not
that's
easy. I'm
it.
telling you,
That's
everybody
dope,
who's like moving here and stuff, it's not overnight. Because I think that's what the impression everybody gets from social media is like, oh, I could do this and I'll be this. But that's not true, you know?
Oh yeah, you see it every day.
You respect people that really put the work into it every single day.
Right.
You know?
And some people make it look easy. Like you see like these girls that come out for like a month and a half and then they get signed to an agency
Yeah.
and then they think they cool because they own an ESPN radio show. You know what I'm saying? They come out here like they from somewhere random like Flint, Michigan or something and they think they cool.
I'm like, wait, that's
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
But that's what's up.
My
That's
No,
how
but-
you know that she's worked hard and
but
she
you know what,
deserves what she does. Like,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
And what's dope is
There's two
on the show
stories.
we represent kind of all the different factions of it because I've been out here for 9 years, did just about anything you can think of under the
Yeah.
sun, and I know everybody out here. And you got Kiki who's been here for a month and a half. You're born here. DJ Mystery from San Diego, he up here damn near every day, you know, hustling,
Yeah.
killing them on the damn ones and twos. So it's about just getting it how you live, like hustling,
Yeah.
working hard,
Getting what you
and
feel.
and having that Mamba mentality. You
Mamba
said it,
mentality,
like,
that's all you
that's
gotta
what
do.
it
That's
is.
what you gotta live by.
Yeah, 100%.
According to
I appreciate you. Look, Yvonne, I just learned something about you. I actually like you more right now.
I know. I like when
This
I
is
give her-
crazy.
I want to give her a
I
hug.
like
She showed her
Ivana
em-
more right now.
She
This
showed
is
her
crazy.
emotional side.
Oh my
We
goodness.
Thank
never
God it's a
seen that.
radio show.
I thought she was gonna punch me.
I got the
I'm
face
used
for
to
the
Ivana
radio.
trying to hit me with a bottle, so this is way different, y'all. So, Ivana, thank you for sharing. Kiki,
Oh, thank you,
thank you
guys.
so much for sharing.
Yeah.
Let everybody know before we go where they can find you guys, just in case you guys don't know.
XOXO_KEKE.
Single.
Mine is-
Single.
She's single.
Mine is
Sliding
Yvonne.
those DMs.
Straight up.
Emojis.
Mine is Ivana Reds, Ivana Reds. That's
Also
it.
single.
Also
Also-
single, right?
Why you have to put me on blast like that? I'm chilling, okay?
Ooh, Also chilling. So that
it's
means
fun.
Netflix,
Married
baby.
to the chicken
Go ahead,
tenders.
and, go ahead and pay your subscription. Get your Netflix and sliding Ivana Reds.
I'm
on
married to the
IG.
game.
Okay, Rojas. And of course, DJ Mystery. How can they find you, man?
DJ.Mr. MISTER DJ Mystery in the building.
DJ Mystery, and of course, I'm James Ship, and you can follow me at James Ship Jr. because if you follow James Ship Sr., he's weird. It's my dad. He's weird, so don't follow him. Follow me. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. We're gonna give one last shout out to our sponsors. WSS. Go ahead and follow them at Shop WSS or visit shopwss.com, and of course, ESPN and Duce.
Woo!
You know we love Duce.
Thank you, Duce.
So here we go, guys. We're going to the break. Before we go, though, before we leave the show, don't forget to download on your iOS device the Ballers World app.
Yes.
Ballers World with a Z, and of course, get the bag. Don't forget to download get the bag. That's
And
the game I
secure the
designed.
bag, too.
Get the bag on iOS or Android. Thank you all. DJ Mystery, we out of here. Dodgers lost.